Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the UIS. How's everyone doing? There, we got Helen in chat. I saw Chato, and I saw someone else. Don't have that screen open now, but welcome, everybody. Please let me know if my audio is farked. Good old brother Pete, who runs the Discord, sent me some of his hardware that seems to be having a problem. Steve and Andrew, welcome. This is what's called a cloud lifter. I use a cloud lifter. This is my cloud lifter. What's connected right now is Pete's cloud lifter. Exact same model, everything. He seems to think there was a problem with it. I can't find a problem. So, only way to test is to test. And so, see if we can figure out what was going on with his audio system. So yeah, he sent a very expensive package to me, including one of these, the cloud lifter, and his mixer. So we'll try to figure out exactly what's wrong with it. Tactical soap, my tactical soaps. Like a tactical soap. You know, there was a statement by the guy who does the tactical soap about King Cobra. I'll have to show that off. I don't think we've shown that on the stream as of yet. Ambient Sea Hunt sounds good here. Southwest Pacific. Well, welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. Tobias, welcome. Look at that fancy wrench Chato sporting. Roland LaFleur, good to see you. Tactical Soap is giving 50% of proceeds to autism awareness with code King Cobra. Because I guess they had deactivated it for a while. Sent him the new code, but, you know, Cobra's gonna Cobra and not read his email. So he always just thought they just screwed him over and canceled his account, but I guess they're now reactivated that one, so that's good. So, I don't know if you guys noticed the opening. It's a little bit different. I kind of use the same scenes all the time, but I do have other ones. And so, I mean, they're all basically the same. They just... Okay, let's just take a look at this. So you see, it's the same as it always is. It's just different colors and things going on. I kind of like the one I normally use, but I figure I'd give this one a try. But from what I heard, they tried to tell him, but they only had, I guess, one way of telling him something, and that was email. And he just didn't read his email. Kind of sucked, but it happens. You know, Cobra's too busy fighting off the trolls with text messages. I think it was on... Hey, Trishalicious is live. I think it was actually...
And alcohol, unfortunately. Shit.
I think it was on her page. No, it was not. Now I got to figure out where the hell it was. I don't know. My brain is fried, so it's not going to be tonight that I remember. It'll be like 2 weeks later. The outro dong. Fried brains. A Dusa. All right, let's see. Okay, that's this one. That's that one. Okay, I know what's going on. This is not the right scene. There we go. Damn, I can't remember where the hell that was. I don't think it was on Cooler Tastes page. It might have been the guy who was in chat the other day who works with Seizure Robot, Ballpark Franks. It might have been him. That is not the right person. Ballpark Frank. That is not him either. That's all right. I'll find it. In the end, he proved to everybody just how far his reach was. I've seen more Cobra Memorial stuff than I saw for Ozzy. Yeah, that is true. So I had a couple of ideas for tonight that I put in the description. You know, different cows. Always got to check in to see if anything crazy is going on with NAL, which HRH recently released a new video for. What are we looking for? We are looking for, it was a post by the tactical soap guy who talked about Cobra dying and talking about how his code got deactivated. And then when Cobra was given a new code, he never received it because he didn't check his email or whatever. And so there was a community post somewhere. I think it was on Ballpark Frank's YouTube channel, but I can't seem to find him. A new Jupiter hybrid thing as well. Had to visit church after watching it. And I also have, speaking of Shani's Titty Warts, welcome. I have her channel up. I guess she's back on YouTube. And I also have a name in there some may or may not be familiar with, and that is Dayton Hypernova. One of my favorite, just batshit crazy cows. And so I've got some content on him up right now. Unfortunately, he's very inactive right now. He kind of ran everybody in his life off. Either they died or just ran off. I think he's just alone at home with his mother. And so he's a very insane man. Yeah, here's a Shani for Christ, which she's live right now. Call your mother. I'm going insane in the membrane. You don't know how you feel about Linda Binda? I don't know what Linda Binda is. I don't want to sound like a boomer or anything like that, but I don't know what the fuck it is. Is it a man? Is it a woman? Is it a man trying to be a woman? Is it just a very masculine woman? If I had to guess, I think it's a guy with a wig. Guess we'll find out one day. Shani was crying earlier. Just makes you feel all dirty. Jupiter, he definitely is. Then there's Nova. Nova makes me feel quite dirty as well. So here's HRH. And she has NAL's curse up. And it's only 1:36. So can I find Ballpark Frank's YouTube page in the time that this plays? Probably not. But I guess NAL claims that Josh will be dead before the year is over at some point. Something she probably says about everybody, so she's going to get it right one time out of 1,000.
Why don't you go dust your brain out?
What ex, Nick? The one getting wrecked by a fucking train? Laughing at, yeah, and I'm laughing at him because he's going to die an alcoholic very soon. Yeah, he's gonna die an alcoholic very soon. Yeah.
Just tell how much she loved him.
He's gonna die an alcoholic before the year is over.
The ballpark
Yeah?
Franks.
I claim Josh will be dead before the year is over. What's your problem? I claim Josh will be dead before the year is over. What's your problem? Cry. Oh, my ex is. Oh, is he laughing at me while he sucks major fucking dick? Is he laughing at me while he gets major fucking dick shoved up his ass? Yeah? Is he laughing? Sure hope he is. Sure hope he is. Can you say it?
Jesus Christ.
Why are you fucking say it out loud, bitch? Who has a life?
They can't say it out loud. It's your live stream. They're just in chat.
Fun. Who has a life? Or the fuck you talk? A life? Off all day in the chair? Not.
Is that her penis right there? The fuck is that?
Oh, waking up, drinking, falling asleep, waking up, jump off, crying, falling asleep, drink some more, cry, fall asleep. Oh,
Yes, we've seen your live streams. Yes, we know what you do.
yeah, that's a life. That's a fucking life.
So yeah, that's the one who is just crazy about Josh. Loves him to death. Hey, Miss Candy Corn, welcome. She got weed resin on her thumb, yeah. So, yes, it was not her penis. I did find it, by the way. So I did find it before the video was over. Shout out to the Grondike Soap Company. Oh, man. I heard Josh Saunders, King Cobra, passed away this weekend. I was hit with a wave of shock and sadness and hoped it was just a fake troll from those who would do such things. It turned out to be true. I became aware of Josh in 2018 through a young man that messaged me about him. He suggested I sponsor him. I said, we aren't doing actual sponsorships, but we have an affiliate program, and please let him know. Josh was quick to get started, and I was happy he was earning money promoting us. He was very kind to me as a man in his 50s. I wasn't the target demo for his channel, but I caught it from time to time. I think most of us have felt a bit of a misfit at some time in our lives. So watching him build an audience, just being unapologetic about who he was very satisfying for me. From time to time, I would get messages from people claiming Josh was all these politically incorrect things and I should immediately kick him out of our program. I would always feel like a protective older brother when I told them that if they were what they were saying was true, he would not have a YouTube channel. The kid stays. This young man loved my products the same way I do. He was always grateful to be an affiliate, and I was always flattered that he wanted to be. A while back, his discount code, KingCobra, got shared all over the internet, and we had to change it. I let him know and sent him a new one. He never responded, and I thought he might have been angry. But our mutual friend assured me he just isn't good at email and other communication. In honor of Josh, I reactivated it. Any sales from now till the end of September that use the King Cobra discount code, we are donating 50% to an autism charity in his name. I hope this would make Josh proud, and I will never forget him. And that was from Scott Carr, the Grondike Soap Company. Rest in power, my friend. You predict that you'll be married to NAL by 2050. Hey, Jack Rance, how you doing? Fog Pumas, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Thinking of Casper and Cobes. So yeah, anybody wants to buy some tactical soap, use code KingCobra, and 50% of proceeds will go to an autism charity in Cobra's name. Now, how are we going to get Medusa married to NAL? By 20, goddamn, the 25 years. I'm not even sure I'll make it past the evening, much less 2050. We got to make this shit happen a lot quicker than that. Medusa's over representing Kick. Thank you, Medusa. UIS is sponsored by Tactical Soap. I've never tried it, actually. I'm a Duke Cannon person myself. Except I don't like their one that smells like booze. Like, yeah, it makes me think of my dad too much. I don't need to be reminded of him. The Eggception. Ivory soap. Soap is important. I mean, you can't just, like the old days, you know, like when I was in the military, I brought with me one thing of soap. That was it. No shampoo, no conditioner. I didn't have any damn hair. Just one bar of soap for everything. Can't do that anymore. Can't use body wash on my face because it's all greasy. Have to use bar soap for that. I can officiate. Yes, I can. If you do it in the state of Florida, I can legally marry you. That didn't sound right. I can legally wed you and someone else. I could probably do it anywhere if I find some weird church that will adorn or like make me a minister online. I can probably do it anywhere. I shave with plain bar soap. I use that Cremo stuff, but if I'm out, I use soap. Doesn't seem to really do anything great. Now razors, I'm very picky about that. I got to use my Gillette razor. Very expensive, but they last forever. Like a little pack of like 5 ends up being like $30. But I'm good for a year or so. Sometimes I think they last like sometimes a month or two. When is Cobe's celebration of life? I believe that is on the 21st of this month. I do believe. Let me pull open my little calendar. It is going to be on the 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 7 p.m. Cobe's time. And it's going to be on Cobra's channel at KingCobraJFS. The jewel of the Gulf of America. I'm not a big fan of just going and renaming shit, but it really should have always been Gulf of America. I mean, really. It's not like it's the Gulf of the United States. It's the Gulf of America. Mexico is a part of America. There's North America, Central America, South America. The whole goddamn side of the world is America. So yeah, I agree that it should have always been. And Gulf of Goobers, that would have worked too, because there's a lot of goobers all the way around. You got the goobers in Texas, Louisiana, Florida, Mexico. Fucking goobers everywhere. Lots of oil. Gulf of oil. Or just Gulf. Gulf is a gas station, right? So it's just the Gulf. With that iconic race car. Remember the Gulf car? That was a badass car. Yeah, that thing right there. The Gulf of Naldusa. Stream seems to be clipping. Audio, video, or both. Sometimes that does happen. Looks like my bit rate is pretty good. I did notice the night before last that the whole stream seemed to be clipping. It was like my audio audio of any video. Just skipping like every minute or so is weird. So we'll keep an eye on it. So I don't think it is the cloud lifter issue. I think that's pretty good. Because according to Pete, it wasn't just coming and going. It wouldn't work at all. And it seems to be working just fine. So anyways, that's enough of that bullshit. All right, that was NAL's curse. We can get rid of that. One thing we haven't looked in a while was the Natrona County Coroner's press release. Nothing new. Still August 22nd, 2025. Solar activity is upscaling. Solar activity always messes with my streams. Cade Dorian Paradoxa. This wonderful human being is also known as Dayton Hypernova. Also known as... I forgot his name. All right, so what? Something Schultz. Earl Schultz. Earl Schultz. Hey, Randy, welcome. So yeah, this is Dayton Hypernova. Dayton Hypernova, also known as Earl Schultz, has a bad case of eczema. It's in Jack Rance's town. It is a really sad story. I have a video sort of ready that we can watch a little bit of. And if you guys are interested in old Dayton, this channel is called Horror Cow Productions. They make good shit. Especially the video we're about to check out. Link at the top is their channel's ID. Let me see if I can find it. So this is Earl Hypernova, a horror cow documentary. And it's 3 hours. So no, we're definitely not going to watch all of it, but I wanted to give you guys a feel for who Earl is. All of his content is still up. Rev in 6 months. Camera seems dark. This is some of his original videos. Like when his videos first started, he had a whole lot of like club footage of people performing. Then all of a sudden he switched to being a creeper, creeping on his parents and his rest of his family, just filming from upstairs behind the corner, whispering weird just accusations at them.
This misogynist douchebag. He beats me.
He beats me.
He threatens the family. He behaves violently.
I don't think he does any drugs. I think he's just mentally ill.
You beat me! It's a problem! It's a problem! You hit me in the eyes! I've never touched you in my life! They are witnesses, you idiot! They are witnesses. Let's ask the witness. No, Mom, you don't.
Oh, no, he's got nothing to do with the actual music being played. He was just filming it. This was at an actual show of some kind. So, yeah, he's just a filmer.
He beats me repeatedly. I have psoriasis all over my body, which is going to kill me through stress.
Let's do it! Let's see me! Let's do it! Hit me with blood! He abused me! He hit me with blood! He's trying to get me!
It's an insane deal with him. All right, come on, get to the damn...
Go take a look at Dayton Hypernova's YouTube channel as of the making of this video. These are the oldest videos you will find. For the most part, the old videos seem pretty normal. Just a random guy going to random local indie rock shows in Dayton, Ohio. Mixed in with these concert videos would be an occasional video or two relating to a skin condition called psoriasis.
Psoriasis, not eczema.
And in these videos featured a skinny, long-haired punk rocker looking guy.
All right, you guys see on the ground right there, there's all this white stuff on the ground. Oh boy. That's all over the place. That's just skin flakes. It's disgusting. It's just pieces of skin that he's just rubbed off of himself.
No, that's not Styx Hexenhammer, or the lead singer from
There he goes.
Against Me.
Look at that. Look at
His
that.
name is Earl Schultz, and in all of these older videos, Earl seemed relatively normal. He's into rock music, he's wearing normal male clothes, seems normal.
Except he's a leper, almost. You know what? Maybe I'm mistaking this video for somebody else, because hopefully they stop with the goddamn music soon. I do know of another content creator. Here we go. The YouTube channel, Interesting Things from Around the World, who's done good videos on, what's that guy's name? Drakenlord, and several other people. He did one on Dayton Hypernova about a year ago.
Earl continued to upload similar content until December 3rd, 2015. On that day, for better or worse, Earl's content changed forever.
Thank you.
So at some point he starts wearing women's clothes.
In a video titled Older Brother Home Domestic Insanity, all one word, Earl...
All right. I think we should switch over to interesting stuff on the internet. I think that's going to be a lot more interesting, a lot quicker, a lot faster pace. But the long story short on Earl Hypernova, or Dayton Hypernova, is, yeah, he started dressing like a woman, claiming to be trans, claiming to be a woman, but he would never shave. And so he always had 5 o'clock shadow. Hairy chest, hairy everywhere, just insane. All right, interesting. All right, there we go. Hypernova, the never-ending nightmare of a horror cow. Yeah, here's his video on Drakenlord. the best Drakenlord video there is. All right, so this is much easier to digest.
Victimhood is ubiquitous in the modern Western world. Everyone is now a victim in one form or another. Left wing, right wing, black people, white people, the list goes on and on. Victimhood is seductive. It lets you feel justified in your...
Can join Girl World and shop for skin suits. Yeah. My camera seems so dark tonight.
Your own failures, or allows your more extreme tendencies to consume you. You are the oppressed one on the right side of history, the good guy who has a true struggle to overcome in a world otherwise devoid of the challenges presented by the natural lifestyle for which we have evolved. Western people's quest for true freedom means that any constraint is seen as an act of oppression, something to be pushed back against until we are the completely free, atomized individual. We seem destined to be ever fighting this tyranny, lost in an unwinnable battle against reality itself. Today's story is by far the worst case of victimhood I have ever seen. Who is the real victim in this tale is for you to decide. This is the Dayton Hypernova story. Interesting. Earl Swartz was born on the 13th of January 1986 in Dayton, Ohio, or maybe Troy, Ohio. It's a little hard to tell for sure. Not much is known about his childhood, but what we do know is that in his 20s he would cosplay as Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, copying the clothes, voice and mannerisms of this beloved character. In 2011, Earl would change his name to Cade Dorian Paradoxa. He claims that he chose the name Cade as it was a gender-neutral name that means zero. I did have a look and could only find that this is a gender-neutral name that means barrel, but in German it means lumpy or round. I guess zero's a round. For the purposes of this video, I will just be calling him Dayton. In terms of gender, as far as I can tell, he seems gender-neutral, whatever that means. He calls himself a man in a dress sometimes, and other times he refers to himself as sister, so I'll just be saying him in this video as I'm unsure what the correct term for this is. Shortly after he changed his name, his older brother Sherman Schultz would move back into the home that Dayton shared with his mother and father. This event would come to shape Dayton's life, but we'll get into that later. In 2013, he would start to write a nano-cyberpunk book, but sadly never finished this. In 2014, he would start a YouTube channel named Dayton Hypernova, on which he would post videos that he has recorded of bands playing live music. These videos have some questionable artistic decisions, such as overly using filters and moving the camera around a lot, which makes them very hard to watch for any length of time. But Dayton...
That was probably back, right when Instagram started. Everybody used just filters out the ass.
Really seemed to enjoy making them, as he posted 203 of them in the first year. His 204th video was where we really started to see the man himself. This video is titled Cade Paradoxa Sweeps Up Skin from Severe Psoriasis. It's an...
Jesus Christ. I think I want to switch to a different scene. I don't like this. I kind of want to go like full screen, you know what I mean? Like do this number here. All right, let's put the display on. I hear you, Charlie. I hear you. I'll let you in just a second. All right, let me just add my... Damn, she's aggressive tonight. All right, we will do that one. All right, let me play this while I go let this damn dog in.
Intriguing title that pretty much does what it says on the tin. In this video, we see that he sheds a lot of skin, so must have a big problem with psoriasis. There are 2 other videos about his psoriasis that he posted before this, but no longer seem to be on his channel. In these videos, he shows us just how bad his psoriasis can get. He would then continue to post his strangely edited music videos, another 72 of them, until his video would take an abrupt and unexpected turn with the video Older Brother Home Domestic Insanity. He likes to write his titles in all caps with no spaces. This video would give us a worrying glimpse into the home life of our mystery protagonist.
It's not good for you! Then get out! You just said! You said say! Well, I never told you. I need to go. Get out!
Dayton would now stop posting his music videos and instead give us an insight into the shocking treatment that he would receive at the hands of his family.
Always blaming his brother. He beats me. He beats.
Dad.
Take me to the teddy bear, or else I'm going to tell my dad he's a bad father, because all he ever does is take care of me. He buys all my food, and he tells me he loves me, and I can't take it because the world's not fair, because I want everybody.
This video illustrates very clearly that Dayton and his brother don't get along very well. This is a recurring theme and his brother is a big part of the story, so let's get to know him a little better. Sherman Anthony Schultz is known as Tony to his friends. I'll just call him Sherman, I guess. He is an ex-boxer and fight promoter. I couldn't find his fight record, but while looking I did find someone called Sherman Harold Schultz, who was born in 1905 in Drake County, which is right next to Dayton. He was also a boxer and I guess they were related. Not important, but I did find it interesting. Anyway, our Sherman Schultz tried to run for mayor of Dayton but failed. He also
I don't know if he'd go into this. I'll let him finish.
likes to drink a lot, and Dayton claims that he is a violent skinhead who has beaten him 3 times in the past, one of which has sent him to hospital. He also claims that Sherman does not pay rent to his mother and father to live in the home, and that the stress of living with his brother is why Dayton has such bad psoriasis. Dayton would continue to film from the top of the stairs, documenting the antics of his family down below. As time goes by, it becomes clear that it's not just his brother that's the problem in the house. Dayton starts to reveal that his mother and father watch his brother beat him and even enable it. He also informs us that they pay him below minimum wage to clean the house, which is all the money that he has. Every now and again he would post videos about how stressed out he was and how this made his skin feel like he had fire ants walking all over it. He would then post a video showing us all of the skin on his floor, claiming that this was 5 years worth.
One more look at my skin on my floor.
That is the absolute fucking worst thing in the whole world.
It's just from my skin turns to ash.
Like it's bad? Yeah, it's bad that has happened to you over the course of 5 years. You couldn't find a broom in 5 years? It's fucking disgusting.
This is all accumulated psoriasis on the floor from my skin over the past. I'd say it's from over the past 5 years at least. But probably even some of this is from 6 years, because some of it was maybe 6 years ago even, because I've just put off cleaning this room really. At least parts of this room I've put off cleaning really.
I'm sorry, 6 years is not putting off cleaning.
It's not that big of a bedroom, but it's a small bedroom, but it's really cluttered with
skin.
All this sand from me.
I'm unclear why he can't just sweep it up and throw it away. I'm guessing he likes to collect it or has fun walking on it, like going down to the beach without leaving your bedroom. He would also post videos of him on some kind of makeshift sunbed trying to tan away the problem.
UV tanning. All of this skin.
Oh my god.
Trying to get rid of the psoriasis that bleeds regularly on my body. I'm about to take a shower after this. I'm holding it up with my feet over me.
He would also let us know that the psoriasis has caused arthritis in his fingertips and nails. Dayton would continue to upload his videos from the top of the stairs, exposing to the world what kind of people his family were. He has posted a lot of these.
Definitely a health hazard.
Dayton posted more and more videos of his family while lurking upstairs, all the while commenting on how they mistreat him and how much he resents them. In a rare treat, we got to see Dayton outside of the house when he posted a video of him and his father driving in a car. They seemed to be in the middle of some kind of disagreement about a phone call, with his father getting more and more angry as the video goes on, with Dayton claiming that his father beat him.
I looked on your phone and it said, yeah, I came out within a minute of that.
There's no way.
I looked at your phone and it said 156.
You didn't go back to the first call.
156 was your first call. Your last call was 157 at the most.
Oh, come on.
So you're complaining about...
Yeah, the plot definitely thickens. You will know pretty soon who is the actual aggressor, and well, we know who the crazy person is, but who the one actually doing all the abusing is, and it's fucking Earl.
60 seconds.
I'm complaining.
You called
his brother. I was a saint for not just strangling him every chance he got. And unfortunately, he died pretty recently. And of course, Earl screwed up the funeral, ended up not going, but he ended up dying of cancer. It was after his, he failed to win election for the mayor of Dayton.
10 seconds.
Listen, that ain't the way it was.
Then let me look at your phone right now. If you don't believe that, I want to look at your phone right now.
Okay.
I'm going to look at your phone and see what it says on here. Because your send, if I press send, it shows me.
Okay. And how many times did I call?
Okay, it says okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what it says. 158 was the last call.
Okay.
You don't interrupt. 157 was the second last call. 156 was the third to last call. 155 was the fourth last call. 155, fifth to last call.
No.
I'm reading exactly the data provided on this.
I called you about 10 times.
No, it wasn't a full 10 times.
I'm the one that was here.
Jesus.
I'm telling you I did.
Nope. That's all on video, Dad.
Oh, good.
You beat me. And it's on video as it happens, Dad. Don't do things that you don't. Do you not care? Because
you don't care.
It's on video.
You don't care.
Where do I get the...
Get your ass on me.
Dad?
You don't care about me. You just do this to me.
I care about...
And then you try to tell me that it isn't happening to me.
Dad, you are the person who's more than twice the size of the person you're beating.
The next thing of note is when his family are out having some food. All seems to be going well and everyone is having fun. Well,
he's like the king of gaslighting too. Just you come to find out that the cops were called, and for some reason Hypernova thinks that it had to do with this guy beating him, but it was actually the other way around. It was, I guess, him getting stabbed by Dayton, poked in the eye or something.
Everyone except Dayton, who appears to be unhappy. He then goes on to pick a fight with his whole family, which spirals out of control and starts to lift the veil of what we have been shown so far. Is Dayton the victim or the villain? In this video, his brother Sherman claims that Dayton gave him a black eye, to which the police were called. This really seems to get under Dayton's skin and he just can't let it go, so brings his mother into the argument. His brother then claims that Dayton also beats his mother. Up until this point, we have only really had Dayton's point of view, so this video starts to shed more light on what is going on at the Schwartz household.
No, he speaks to me after 4 years living in the house where he beats me. What did you just say?
Remember when you hit me in the eye and gave me a black eye?
This person was this. Hey, this person.
For helping me do that.
Oh yeah.
You could wrap that in a napkin.
No, I'm not going to take the napkin.
According to Sherman, I hit him in the eye at some point.
What?
According to Sherman, I hit him in the eye at some point.
Yeah, the police came because you hit me in the eye and gave me a black eye. Remember when you came out of the room and you started beating everybody?
The three of you are in so much deep.
I'm sure, I'm sure.
I mean, you're just going to pretend like it's not real, but it is. You don't let a man beat another man. Not a man who dresses as a woman. You just don't.
To stop you, I've had to pull you off of Mom how many times?
I've never done these things. I've never laid my hands on Mom in my entire life.
How many times you told me?
Sherman, I've never done that.
Dad doesn't want to talk
Sherman,
to you.
Sherman, no one's going to believe you because you're an idiot. You have a large fist that run into me. No, he just said that I've beaten you, Mom. Have I beaten you?
Well, you get in my face.
I've never, oh my God, I've never done what he just said. I have never done what he just said.
Tell him to cut you off yelling at you.
Okay, I have reacted to Mom reacting at me. That is the most I've ever done. I've never done any of these things that you are, I mean, the two of the 3 times that you have beaten me, 2 of the 3 times you have beaten me. Oh my God, I did this and you're going to act like this is a symptom of something before. No, Sherman, you are 3 times my size. This is
came out of your room and violently beat me.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I have
Hey, submit shoes.
And you lied to him.
What did I say, Sherman? What did I say?
Addie came over and said, "Oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore because you're so
Addie
violent."
didn't even show up. No, you've beaten me. It's a problem. It's a problem.
You hit me in the eyes.
I've never touched you in my life, Sherman. No, they are witnesses, you idiot.
Wait, stop.
They are witnesses to that.
Let's ask a witness. Mom, I'm gonna ask
No, Mom, you don't.
Mom, I'm going to ask you one question only. Did Earl run out of his room in a violent rage and attack me and punch me in the face? And
I've done that. I've done that. I've punched Sherman.
You're a habitual liar.
No, Sherman, you are a gaslighting narcissist.
You understand?
You are a gaslighting
attacked your
narcissist.
father.
He just learned all the words and just uses them like crazy. But yeah, he's dressed like a woman, but he's doing it just to fucking, I don't know why. It's like if he were really going to try to be a woman, he would, try some hormone therapy or at least shave. He doesn't even shave.
Never attacked you, Dad. I've never attacked you in my life. And if you can't have the audacity right now to turn to this camera and say that's true, then I don't respect you. You either say the truth or I don't respect you. If you don't say anything, that's fine, but I'm just telling you the truth. I don't respect you if you don't turn around right now and say that's never happened. If you don't do that right now, I'm telling you the truth. I don't respect a person that can't have the audacity. You have to have a little bravery in you, Dad, because this is cowardice.
Hello?
Dad?
No.
Dad has checked out.
Oh,
he's just gonna be a coward then. That's what the whole family is, though. I mean, I get beat down.
When Mom and Dad are gone, you're gonna be homeless.
I will live there, you idiot. If I even survive that house after the 4th time you beat me, I don't want to hear a word about this. You will never.
But you understand that nobody likes you.
No one likes Sherman
all
Schultz.
you do is
no one
lie
likes you.
and beat. Do you remember when the people that you moved out and moved in with kicked you out because they said that you were psychotic and they wanted nothing to do with you? They threw all of your shit out in the yard.
Sherman, what happened to you in California? What happened to you in California? What happened to Sherman in California? Sherman, he brought this big black car with him, this big Yukon. It's a Yukon. He brings it home, and within a month of him being home, it doesn't work anymore.
I took cancer treatment for a year in that car. I kept that car because Jack had cancer.
You know what? That car stopped working the summer.
No, it didn't. Something
it didn't work anymore. It didn't work anymore. It didn't work anymore.
I got evidence. I took him up to Ohio State to cure his cancer.
What does the car have to do with it?
I had to take him in his car because he broke his hip.
His car. His car.
My car, Earl.
What, your
car? I drove him up in my car. You would know.
I wouldn't know. Oh, I don't care. I only care about.
You don't give a shit about Daryl.
Oh, yeah.
You watched him die.
I can't
wait.
They
said, Earl, come over and help us. I don't care about anybody's cancer. Spit on him. That's what you do, Earl. You destroy everything around you.
After this video, his content goes back to the usual creeping around, filming his family without them knowing and playing with his skin.
Because, I've watched this and many other videos with his brother. I think his brother was genuine. And it sucks he had to live with that piece of shit and end up fucking being the one who ended up getting cancer and dying. And the dad, of course the dad died. He was old anyways, but had to live his last years with that in his house, just constantly screaming and just Making everyone so uncomfortable. God
Kidney
damn.
is collected on the floor. Pretty standard YouTube content, really. Nothing too crazy. The next big event was when he released a mini documentary about his brother, which was reused footage of his brother shouting and arguing about politics. I'm not too sure what the point of this video is, but Dayton seems to think it was important. Then in 2018...
No Bowling Zone. That's who I played, you and I played that Backrooms game with. Is that right? The Backrooms game, and I think we played that Body Cam game.
Dayton shows us how horrible his family are by filming himself picking a fight with his brother and sister, then throwing a wine glass at his brother's head, all the while shouting that it is him that gets beaten by his brother.
When did the police abusing me? Okay, Addie, this is why you don't join the conversation.
I guess I shouldn't have, but I just don't like
Addie, this man...
Yeah, he has a lot of Cyrax tendencies. But unlike Cyrax, they rarely fight back or don't make themselves verbally known. Unlike the brother, he fucking gives it right back to him.
This man, this man,
Earl, you bullying
us.
me. Sherman, can you stop bullying my father?
Can you stop bullying your transgender sister?
You're a boy. You're a boy with mental issues who beats up your family. You beat your mother. You beat your father.
I've never
Earl beats his parents. He hates his parents. The police come and arrest Earl.
Let's do it. Let's beat me. Let's do it. Let's beat me. Let's do it. Let's get buddy.
Just imagine being their neighbor.
Let's get buddy. Let's get a boy with mental issues.
Happy birthday to...
Oh my God. No, this is Dayton Hypernova. And the one screaming now is the normal one. That's his brother. Can't remember his name right now, but yeah, Dayton Hypernova is basically a guy, insane, lots of psoriasis, skin all over the floor, dresses like a woman, but doesn't shave, very hairy.
Why does he hate us? Why does he abuse us?
I don't know.
Why does he hate us? He just showed this.
This man has been...
He just threw this in front of a little baby. He threw this in front of a little baby. He's trying to... baby.
God, you're pathetic and scary.
You would imagine that if Sherman was ever going to beat Dayton, then this would be the point that he did it. But instead, there is just much chaotic shouting, and Dayton was the only one that got physical. The next video of interest is where he's having an argument with his mother and father, with Dayton claiming that his brother beats him, but his mother and father claim that this is not true. We also learn in this video that Dayton has not had any transgender surgery. We then enter the age of monologues, with Dayton talking to the camera mostly about how much he dislikes his family and how they like to beat men in drag, as he puts it. In a break from the monologues, Dayton hears his brother and father arguing downstairs.
Yeah, he's the normal one. But you saw a second ago, he had like a soul patch. It's like if you're going to try to be trans and act like a woman, you should at least sort of go all in, right? He fucking had a damn beard.
Decides to go and join the fun and starts bickering with his brother. His father becomes upset at all the noise they are making as Mama Swartz has work the next morning. So he decides the best course of action is to shout as loud as he can so that she is not woken up by all of the noise.
You're right. Hey,
because you're a piece of that has psychological issues.
Tell me.
I
want to hear it, buddy.
Come on, keep threatening me and your parents. Keep threatening me. Keep dressing like a girl. Yeah. No, wait. He's threatening everybody's life. He hates people. He's psychotic.
It's 5 years of it.
You just see the dad die inside. He like looks up. Oh shit.
Getting beat down by this man.
Beat? Earl, the police came and arrested you. The police came
your
to you.
Finger, your hand just hit my camera, and I'm threatening you.
Earl, you are autistic.
Autistic? No.
You are autistic.
Wait, artistic?
You're dressed like a girl and you're a boy.
Artistic?
You're autistic. I get that. I understand that you have psychological issues. You went to...
You did this to yourself.
You went to...
Letting him live here was the worst mistake of your life, and you realize that.
You went to a psychologist.
No one in your family can stand to be around you.
Addie won't let you live there because of how terribly you treat her.
I'm tagging Cheryl Parkway in this one. What?
I'm tagging somebody.
Cheryl Parkway will take your ass to court.
Oh my God.
For what? For the past 5 years. Being around her grandchildren.
Tag Addie and say, Addie.
Okay.
Do you
requested by Sherman? This was just requested by you.
Hey, you dumb kids! Do you know that your mother has to go to work tomorrow? You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself! No, I'm just tired of
I came down here because he's yelling at me.
Care about is yourself!
Dad just snapped.
You need to all get along! I spent I spent last weekend changing the hot water heater. What was he doing?
I was really able to help.
So you see there, he took the time. There was a big argument. All right, now it's time to show off my fingers.
You had it! I want to be a girl because I don't understand my life!
I'm skipping a lot of his videos as he talks about the same things a lot. Most of his videos are him talking about how much of a skinhead his brother is, and how his family doesn't care about him being beaten, with a sprinkling of psoriasis footage to mix it up a bit. He also loves to talk about how his family pay him below minimum wage, and this is unfair. He gets paid.
Yeah, minimum wage, but yeah, you're living there, eating all their food, they drive you around, fuck your minimum wage.
Paid $100 a week to do household chores, and as far as I know, he doesn't pay rent. It's hard to really do justice how much he speaks about these things in a video like this, as it'll get very boring very quickly, but just take my word for it. He is stuck on a repetitive loop of these topics over and over again. An odd little tidbit from this time period is that his brother likes to listen to the theme song from the reality TV show Cops. Dayton claims that he will listen to this on repeat and has done for the last 5 years. It's not just his brother and parents that Dayton has a problem with, he also really doesn't like his sister who lives across the street. He would make a video where his sister was downstairs and Dayton would say that she allows him to be beaten by his brother and that she is not responsible enough to take care of her kids. Next up we have a video.
Yeah, so they should take the kids away from the sister and let this thing take it, yeah. But someone left me a comment today suggesting Mersh as a topic of conversation on live stream. And I'd heard that name before, but I couldn't really think of who it was. Haven't really watched a lot of his stuff. But then I made the connection tonight looking at for some Dayton Hypernova stuff. I guess there's a show called Revenge of the Sis, which he's a part of. And he has done a lot of Dayton Hypernova coverage, so still don't remember anything about the guy, but at least I know who he's talking about.
That is mostly a black screen. In this spectacularly shot footage, Dayton can be heard trying to convince his father to give him money so that he can go out. His father doesn't want to give him money, so Dayton spends 10 minutes trying to talk him around. Then I think he starts to hit his father. It's a black screen, so it's a little hard to tell for sure, but it sounds like that's what's happening.
The agreement was weeks ago.
It's like the mail now.
Listen, why do you do that thing where you don't like people doing it? You shouldn't do it. It's that simple. You don't like someone interrupting.
I don't know what the subject is.
Dad, it's been talked about repeatedly in the past 5 minutes. Okay, listen to me.
You had agreement with Mom, right?
Yep, you guessed it, I guess.
Well, then go talk to Mom.
The only reason I'm down here is because she said that she doesn't have any money. Listen, okay. This is simple, Dad. There's really no need to be argumentative about this, and I'm trying to be calm about
Heretics
this.
ASMR.
Oh my God, you're not the one getting your beat down. Beat down more! Because that's what he does! He does it! He fucking does it!
I doubt he's hitting his dad. He's probably hitting himself.
He does it! Look at this fucking...
Well, maybe not.
Your egotistical ass!
His dad was making some running sounds
Hell,
too.
where do you belong? Guess who I had a dream about a few weeks ago? Your mom.
He then went downstairs and started to pick on his mother.
What for? You sick?
Because you damaged yourself while going on about...
Sick. I don't know. What happened to you, Earl?
You're a
handsome man, but I don't know why you want
I'm an attractive woman.
You're a handsome man. There's nothing feminine about you.
Oh,
A
okay.
dress can't make you feminine.
Well,
It
how
can't
feminine
do
of you
it.
to say that.
You just like
God damn, mom dropping truth bombs on Earl.
You talking like a redneck sure sounds feminine to me, Mom.
God, there's something so bad wrong with you. I don't know what.
You have a 6-foot-tall skinhead son who beats me down in front of you.
You are sick, girl.
I'm putting this on YouTube.
That you get well.
I'm unsure where his brother was at this stage, but it seems that his parents were now taking the brunt of Dayton's outbursts. In another video, he is arguing with his father about not getting paid his wages and of course the fact that they let him get beaten. His dad just kind of stands there while Dayton is shouting at him, then his dad just says, "You're fired." Dayton doesn't seem to understand that this job, I did air quotes there,
I think
it's
he's
just
probably
his dad
about
doing
30.
him a favour and giving him some money for not really doing much. There are other videos.
I think at the beginning of this, he was there. So I'm thinking 30 to 35 right now, probably pushing 40 at this point.
Where his parents bring up the fact that Dayton doesn't even do the household chores that he is paid for, and Dayton admits this but still expects to get paid. Dayton doesn't seem to have been unemployed for long though, as not too long after he is arguing with his father again about not getting paid, with his dad stating that he gets $20 an hour and this is not minimum wage and this should be more than enough for him to live on. From this, I guess he is expected to do 5 hours work a week. Not a bad job if you can get it. After this, we enter a new era for Dayton. He was clearly getting sick of living out of his father's pocket and decided to make his own way in the world. He formed a plan to open his own shop that sold dresses.
God.
This shop was to have a twist though, a masterstroke that only a keen intellect and forward-thinking business mogul could have thought up. In this shop, you wouldn't pay for the clothing that you take. Instead, you would have a membership model. A membership that had the option of being free. A shop where people could just...
Hey, Eli. No, this is not Grease Wizard. This is interesting things from around the internet. Does some really, really good documentaries. I don't know if you know who Drakenlord is, but he did like one of the best documentaries on Drakenlord I've ever seen. He's covered pretty much everybody, but he's got some really, really good shit.
Just take stuff for free. Now that's the bold, out-of-the-box thinking that has got Dayton into the position that he is in today. He would start to buy stock for this shop using his father's credit.
And back to this guy as well. Just recently, he released a DSP versus Keno Casino video, which a lot of us have, been present for. And so it's good hearing his take on it.
Card and also start to save up his own money by refusing to eat food. The food was being given to him for free by his parents, so it's a little confusing how this helped, but who are we to question his genius mind? He would also start a GoFundMe page to help raise money, asking for $1,500, and he ended up getting $0. He claims to have invested $10,000 of his own money into the business, but this is most likely a lie. He also started to buy DVDs so that he could rent them out in his shop. Bear in mind that this is 2018. He claims to have thousands of DVDs for the rental section of his shop.
All right, speaking of which, yeah, here's the Revenge of the Sis stuff.
Up until this point, Dayton had largely flown under the radar. He had under 100 subscribers and was largely unknown to the world. This would all change when someone sent a clip of him to the podcast Revenge of the Sis. The hosts of the show would mock Dayton and soon he would become a fan favourite. As more people started to watch his old content, they started to notice that Dayton really liked an actress named Christina Ricci.
I mean, who didn't? I mean, maybe not so much anymore, but back when she looked a little bit more normal. You wish video stores still existed? I remember some very good times in my childhood and young adulthood. Back when it wasn't just one video store. It was like 5 or 6, and I live in a small town. And there was ones that had stuff you just couldn't find anywhere. Like you would go and dig through their horror section and just find these gems that no one has ever seen before. Great shit. Yeah, I miss video stores as well.
In one old video, he would try to get his father to drive him to Cincinnati to meet her and also complain about his wages.
I need to get...
Depends on what kind, though. Like we're not talking Blockbuster. I'm talking like the hometown video stores. The ones that had just some weird shit. Sometimes had like porno shit in the back behind the curtain. But there were some that were a little uppity. The ones that will follow you around, trying to help you. It's like, motherfucker, I'll know what I want when I find it.
To Cincinnati.
First drive-in job. Video store.
You have a car out there. You just drove me home.
That deserves a pin.
You
Oh, my pin thing's not working.
Car. I don't have a car.
Oh my god. Why can't you drive me to Cincinnati?
There we go.
If you get me a car, I'll take you.
Dad, I need to get to Cincinnati by a little...
I will take you.
It would be really good to get there by noon.
If you get me a car, I'll take you.
I'm not going to find you a car to drive.
And even now, with almost every video ever made readily available somehow, some way, still having a video store, just being able to just look, pick up the box, look at the back of it, definitely miss it.
You have a car in a driveway there.
Look at my lips. I don't have a car. I don't own a car.
Why can't you talk?
I can't afford to own a car.
Why, Dad, listen to me.
Social Security for $850 a month. That's not even half of what I have to spend on my kids.
You don't spend anything on your kids.
Oh my God.
Who? Besides the one you pay below minimum wage to, who do you pay for?
The cashiers knew what kind of porn you wanted, right?
Mentioned. Talk about another one.
$20
The ones that would call you on their break, let you know something new came in.
is not below.
Yes, it is.
Wait.
It's not even that anyway, so yes, it is.
It is.
It's not that, Dad.
You're ignorant.
Nope, I'm relevant to the era.
The trolls now had an angle of attack, so would pretend to be her, claiming that she wanted to help him set up his shop. The next part is a little hard to piece together, but Dayton released a video claiming that he was now engaged to marry Christina Ricci, but this marriage was not official. I think what happened was that he met her in real life and gave her his business card and some flowers, spoke to her telling her his life story, then asked her to marry him, to which she was obviously just unsure what to say and probably gave an awkward smile. Then when Dayton got home, trolls pretended to be Christina Ricci and tricked him into thinking they were engaged. Dayton then started to think that Christina Ricci and Dr.
Hold on, I've been contacted by a Dr. Phil supervisor and by Christina Ricci on an account that she altered her name slightly. It's only been maybe 6 weeks since I met her in Cincinnati and proposed to her and gave her flowers and handed her a bunch of my fashion business cards with my contact info on them, describing my family home life with whatever that is. I'm just now checking my Facebook inbox today as the Dr. Phil supervisor commented on a post of mine to tell me to look. When I went to read it, I saw Christina Ricci also messaged me yesterday, and Facebook didn't even tell me. She says she has modeling aspirations and is thankful to me. OMG, this is beyond words.
Phil were watching his videos and started to make videos for them. In these videos, he would talk to them as if they were sitting at home waiting for the new Hypernova content to drop. People would then contact him and pretend to be a producer for Christina Ricci who wanted to help him get into show business.
If it's a legit person from Christina Ricci who's reaching out to me, I want to say thank you for reaching out to me. I am sincerely grateful to you. I am sincerely... I'm at a loss of words, frankly, because I did not expect anything at all. And
it's like just got a constant 5 o'clock shadow.
And if this is like honestly a reach out from people who are higher up in their industries, that I told her I'm working my way up to be able to.
That's true. When you want fame bad enough, you'll believe
and
anything.
The film industry, at least on whatever level I can operate on while I've been struggling. I've been a filmmaker for many years now.
The trolls soon found his home address and sent the police to check on him and make sure that he was okay as he kept on getting beaten by his brother. He posted a video titled Part 1 Officer comes to house to ask if I'm okay. Still getting video from Dr. Phil and Christina Ritchie. In this video, he would go and speak to the police officer who is at his front door. This is pretty much the only video where Dayton seems normal and he talks to the police as if everything is perfectly fine. And he never once mentions that he's getting beat by his brother.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any interaction between him and a cop. Woo! Remember, this guy is still out there. There's still a chance he could be brought back to be milked.
10th of June 2019, he would post a video titled, "All I wanted was to order pizza, not paid min wage. Mum calls me in dresses, not human. What are you?" In this video, he wants his mother to buy him a pizza, but she doesn't want to as Dayton has been using his parents' credit card to buy dresses for his shop. In case you're wondering, the shop still hasn't opened yet. As you would expect by now, Dayton complains about being beaten and that he only gets paid minimum wage, to which his mother says that he doesn't even do the housework that he is paid for. Dayton claims that he does do this housework, but also that he doesn't do the housework as his hands hurt him too much.
What am I to you, Mom?
I just wonder who is he like torturing now? It's just him and his mother in that house. I guess his sister and her family live across the street, but you know, the brother's dead, the dad's dead.
I just want to order
There's another
pizza.
brother too.
Go order it.
What credit card?
I don't know, because I'm not giving you one.
You deserve to be told it right in your arms right now. You're a...
Whatever. Should the police come back? Maybe the police.
It's just a goddamn pizza. You get mad because I bought a few dresses online.
The police should come back.
Mom?
Because
you have an unstable older son who beats me.
You are unstable.
Yeah, elder abuse, absolutely.
I'm telling you all that it's wrong for me to get beat and wrong to not pay minimum wage.
He also claims to be living in hell and that his mother is the devil. One positive.
And look, right there, you're trans, but you take the time to shape your facial hair and your little soul patch.
Thing that came out of this time period is that Dayton now seems to have cleared all of the skin from his floor. I guess he realised that having 5 years worth of Dayton dust floating about wouldn't be very good for all of the clothing that he was now storing in his bedroom. So that's good news. Dayton had been getting a lot of attention since his debut at Revenge of the Sis. Mostly not the kind of attention that he had hoped for, so on the 9th of July 2019 he uploaded his final video to YouTube. This masterpiece was titled "Older Sister and Older Brother Friendly Conversation After His Repeated Assaults on Me." This was a video finale befitting of his channel. In this video we have a shaky cam looking at a door while no noise can be heard until the last seconds where you hear a dog barking. Then the video just cuts out.
Sounds like, you know, we're used to videos like that.
After this point, the timeline gets a little hazy, so forgive me if I get anything mixed up. Now we'll be moving over to his other social media accounts, using videos that he still posts to YouTube, but as unlisted, so you can only view them via a direct link, and using commentary from the people at Revenge of the Sis who had a person on the inside. This person was feeding them the unlisted videos that Dayton was still posting. I'll be honest, I started to watch the Revenge of the Sis videos, but they talk a lot in them, and I was more just interested in what Dayton was up to rather than what they were saying. They play like a 10-second clip and talk about it for 15 minutes, so I kind of gave up on that aspect of research.
That's one thing I always hate about Kino. I love watching their show, but actually using their content, trying to play what they're talking about, it never works.
Fred on K Farms about Dayton, which a lot of this information is taken from as well. Anyway, let's look at his Facebook. His intro states, 7 years a skinhead beat me for wearing dresses. Before that, a Clash model was doing it. Do not support. And his Facebook bio states, works at 3D supernatural horror TV series based on haunted Ohio books. Devil Angelics, shock rock, glam, mannequin aesthetic displays. And 12.5k invested, starved to open free boutique trans inclusive.
I have his Facebook open. There's some crazy stuff in
Facebook,
there.
we start to get a little bit more of an insight into the person that is Dayton Hypernova. So when he said that he's starved to open up his boutique, it seems that he only eats microwave burritos and has done for years. In one post, he is very happy that his father got him a little treat, organic microwave burritos.
Ooh.
At least now my diet is improving from 1 to 3 low quality Kruger freezer section microwave burritos I have lived on for the past several years due to my pitiful income from unethical employer parents who believe trans people become normal again through financial suffering and beatings.
Oh my
Yesterday,
God.
my dad actually said that I could get a dozen healthy microwave burritos with organic ingredients from the health food section. Maybe he'll keep paying for these so I don't have to pay from my tiny savings.
Hey, Lord Vishnu,
when I open
welcome.
my boutique, I am literally moving into it at first to save rent. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I'm guessing that eating microwave burritos is not great for your skin. And also, I'm guessing that there is no such thing as healthy frozen microwave burritos.
No,
From his Facebook,
there
we also
can't be,
discovered that
no.
he likes to post photos of himself dressed as the Joker. Dayton would start to post about an upcoming fashion event that he was doing at a place called the Therapy Cafe. Sounds appropriate? He would make a big deal about this on his social media accounts and ask his mother to use her credit card so that he could buy stock for this event. As Dayton had used his parents' credit cards before to run up large debts, she asked him for a list of things that he wanted so that she could buy them for him. Dayton wasn't happy about this, so he started to shout at his family and compare himself to Jesus. The day of the big event came and one of his trolls turned up at the Therapy Cafe. Sadly, there was no event and the troll was left all alone in the empty cafe. Bear in mind, this is just based off of what a troll has written on the internet, so maybe the event did go ahead. I haven't found anything to prove that it was a real event though. Revenge of the Cis was still making videos about Dayton using their inside source to get the unlisted videos, which was drawing more attention to Dayton, which in turn was making his life more and more difficult. But soon Dayton would get some really good news and all of his dreams would come true.
Oh, God.
The keen-eyed among you may have noticed that Dayton's brother Sherman has not appeared in this story that much of late. Well, in 2021 it was revealed that he was in hospital due to liver problems and needed a transplant. While his family were visiting Sherman in hospital, Dayton posted that he wanted a pizza party as he now had the house to himself and was given free pizza. As far as I know, the only person attending this party was Dayton. Sadly, a short time later his brother would die and Dayton would write this post.
Yeah,
My older
wrong
brother just passed
died.
away this morning. His
And look at this right here. It's just, he's such a piece of shit. So he was born in 78, and he's his older brother. So I don't know how old Dayton is.
name was Sherman Anthony Schultz, born May 29, 1978. He passed away in hospice in Cincinnati at the age of 42. My mom just walked into my room crying and begging me not to drink too much, as though she never even slightly considered the possibility it could cause harm. It's sad the culture we embrace of not caring until way too late. The only good thing is that this will slightly change my mom into a person that doesn't ignore suffering. But I won't have anything to do with her once I move out. He would also film a video looking around his brother's old bedroom. Looking at Sherman's online obituary, it seems that he was a well-liked person and maybe not the monster we have been led to believe.
Yeah, he did not seem like a monster whatsoever. From what I understand, he like this guy said, he was a boxing promoter in his earlier years, and I guess because of cancer, somebody had cancer or whatever, came back to help. I think he got divorced and, you know, all that shit. Ended up moving back home.
Dayton had now lost his main enemy in life, the driving force for a lot of the suffering he complained about, so he turned his attention to some other people.
Of course.
He started to notice that he doesn't really like his brother-in-law that much. You see, this man had the audacity to burp outside of his door one time, which Dayton thought was a harsh insult and could mean that he intended to victimise him in some way. His brother-in-law was the man married to his sister who lived across the street. This man is a black man, and Dayton would say some very racially insensitive things about him. He would then start to blame his brother-in-law and his sister for allowing him to be beaten by his skinhead brother for years on end. It is reported that Dayton didn't attend his brother's funeral. Not surprising, really. Things at home would only get worse for Dayton from this point. He showed the world how selfish his parents were with this post. So this week in the news of my life, my mom had a slight stroke on Wednesday, I think it was. And yesterday I found out my dad slipped and fell and is now walking with a cane and cannot drive me downtown tonight.
Poor
I'm
baby.
not sure how bad it is or when it happened, but it was while he was at home. So he's on the recliner chair most of the time. I finally have to resort to getting Lyft to get a ride anywhere. My experiences using Uber almost literally every time I did resulted in drivers giving me phobic remarks, so I've avoided cars with total strangers all this time, but Lyft is known for kinder service.
Jesus
Poor Dayton
Christ.
just can't catch a break, the poor little mite.
Yeah,
The next big
all
event was
about
when
himself.
Christina Ritchie got pregnant. I cannot confirm or deny if this is Dayton's child. Things would continue much as before, with him not getting paid minimum wage, having PTSD from years of beating and his skin flaking off, and his family being evil for allowing him to suffer. Plus he still hasn't opened his shop. He would post that he has been single for the last 12 years. I wonder why that could be. Now that his brother was gone, his 70-year-old mother would step up and start to beat Dayton for leaving empty pizza boxes in the fridge. Dayton would continue to film his...
Okay, so now the mom is beating him. Now that everybody else is dead.
family without them knowing, while claiming that they enabled his brother's bad behaviour against him. A spot of good news did come for Dayton when he got himself a date, but sadly they left after one drink, never to be seen again. His father's health was now getting very bad at this point, but Dayton was sure to let us know who the real victim in this situation was. My dad has been in a wheelchair only a few hours today and somehow thought tonight, open bracket, after weeks of sitting in a recliner chair without the ability to get up from it, close bracket, that he would pull himself up the stairs to sleep in bed tonight if mom could help him get out of the wheelchair, open bracket. Absolutely foolish. I don't know how either of them reasoned it would be feasible, close bracket. Well, he ended up falling on the first steps and lying on the hallway floor probably over the span of an hour until they could get people large enough to lift him up. Every time they tried to pull him up, he shouted in pain, his back in agony. Such a mess. I'm the smallest person in my family at 5'8/9 and around 125 pounds at most. Open bracket. Lately I'm sure I weigh less. Close bracket. And I'm the only person with severe psoriatic arthritis. So I literally would only be shouted at by my parents for trying to help with my tiny statured thin body and frail joints compared to my obese.
No, he looks bony, but he didn't look tiny. He looked, like a normal height.
These football player size relatives. His younger brother would move into the house to help take care of his father, so now Dayton had a new person to turn his attention to. Well, also his sister and his brother-in-law and his parents as well. Dayton would write posts about his younger brother facing karma when his ill father passed a lot of gas, which his younger brother had to smell, and that he is glad that his younger brother is going through hell looking after his aging father as his younger brother allowed Dayton to be beaten. After a while, his brother would leave and go back home, so Dayton would step up and start to help with the care of his father. My mom asked me from downstairs if I could come down and help her with my dad, so I went, and they wanted to shift his body up into a sitting upward place in the recliner chair. So I helped despite him being far heavier than anything I could move, despite my swollen psoriatic arthritis in my hand, and the fact that all hours of the day and night I can hear them listening to loud preachers shouting against trans people on the TV and their iPads. My parents didn't even know well enough that to move him backward into the chair it should stay reclined while pulling him from behind it. So I also helped educate them. No tip to my below minimum wage job this week for that assistance. Poor Dayton was now helping his dying father and not even getting paid a tip for his efforts. This truly was a rough patch for Dayton to endure. Shortly after this, his father was diagnosed with cancer, and Dayton would start to scheme about how he would get the house, stating that he knew his mother would not kick him out and that she owes him thousands of dollars in lost income. After a short time, sadly, his father would pass.
I want to read more of that. Hold on. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, to be honest, this year. I mean, last night my mom told me they don't even have dad on chemo pills, that he hasn't been treating his cancer at all this year, which baffles me. I don't know why he's not. All that weight loss he had is from the cancer itself, not any chemo. The way my mom talks about it, she no longer seems in denial about his health or a lot of things. She'll never kick me out of this house, I realize. So I don't know if I want someone to move in with me. If someone is living here with me, it gives me ownership of the house, rather than any other family member who has no residence here. My mom, I know, will agree to that, considering she owes me thousands of dollars of skipped income. She then had me pay taxes for. She's 75, and I'm not sure how much time she wants to spend around this house if Dad isn't sharing the memories with her. When she dropped me off downtown last night, she mentioned Dad's living will to me about the do not resuscitate order, if it comes to that. This piece of shit. This is like stuff you shouldn't even think. And he writes it and posts it. And yeah, the dad is probably older than the mom, probably is not treating his cancer because it's probably going to make things a lot worse than just having cancer. I mean, he's probably gone through it before. I mean, chemo's fucked up. And if you're young, it's worth it. But if you're at the age where, you know, everything hurts as it is, that's probably why he's not treating it.
Thousands of dollars in lost income. After a short time, sadly, his father would pass away. Dayton was with him just before his death. Well, he didn't go to the hospital, but instead did a video call with him and posted a screenshot of him looking sad.
God.
Dayton was filled with too much bitterness to grieve for his father, as his sister and her husband would come over and visit his mother, who was sad about her husband dying. He would then post a video titled, "My Phobic mom who allowed a skinhead to beat me repeatedly in her home. She is 75 years old now." In this video, he shouts at his mum while they are driving, then when they get home, and continues to shout at her even though she hides under a blanket. This goes on for 15 minutes. Bear in mind that this woman has just lost her husband and her son in a very short space of time.
I'm decent and you are ignorant. That is the problem. It's that I was raised right by your husband and you were not raised right at all. You are not even acknowledging the things that you found decent about him. If you love him, you would honor those things in yourself that you identify with, that you could see in me. But you can't be that way for whatever that is.
He's just trying to get the credit card.
I have not stopped recording this recording because that is pathetic.
The time around his father's funeral was a tough one for Dayton. He would start to post that he wanted some.
There's no way whatsoever I'm attending my dad's funeral without a friend with me.
Someone to attend the funeral with him, as he felt uncomfortable going by himself. He would ask many times on Facebook, but sadly no one wanted to go with him. So on the day of his father's funeral, he just went to a bar and got drunk instead. This dark time for Dayton was only compounded by his family coming over to the house regularly, so Dayton was forced to record them without their knowledge and tell his viewers how much he disliked them. Then I'm guessing that things got a lot better, as he posted a video of him playing a backwards and upside down guitar while standing on what looks like a rooftop.
Now for the Cyrax portion of the show.
It was now just him and his mother in the house, and as you can no doubt guess, Dayton's attention was now firmly fixed on her, and he would start to pick her apart. This is showcased in a video titled Christmas Friday Deck 2-2, shouting from right-wing bigot mom gaslighting me, and I shout about her skinhead son.
You're not being a good person, I'm sorry, but Dad is watching right now, so is Aunt Nita. They're in heaven, and that's where you're trying to get to.
Oh my God.
No, Mom, stop! Stop with your fatalism! Stop with your fatalism!
Fatalism?
You're already gone spiritually, but you are still physically here, and you have a chance to not be that way. And the Bible says that to you all the time while you preach it and shove it down other people's throats. It's wrong. It's wrong.
On a lighter note, he wrote a poem about his skin problem. Burning skin leaves ash like dust, flaring up like I touched the sun. Red and pink, this isn't love inspired by hate from those around. My pain is caused by my stress. Inflicted on me, I'm in distress. The winter winds torment me more. They freeze my skin while it burns galore. I can't expect anything less because this is my psoriasis. A catchy little number, I'm sure you'll agree. Dayton would then start to swell up like a balloon, his hands, his feet and his face. So he went to the hospital and posted photos of this for his loyal followers. That's about where the story ends, sadly. This is an ongoing tale. I would guess that this swelling sorted itself out as he was posting on Facebook about a week ago. Dayton is a very unique person and it's hard to tell actually what's going on with him really. The world only revolves around him and he is stuck in a loop of victimhood.
Yeah, you know how the British are. They like to throw U's in everything. Like that word looks... That word needs some help. Throw a U in there.
The only way that he can get attention, and this seems to be the only way that he can have real authority to interact with anyone.
It did not sound like he knew how to play the guitar at all.
It's a sad and self-inflicted existence.
Oh, so you got the U in the wrong place.
No one really feels sorry for him or sees him as a victim. In fact, he's the problem in almost every situation. I would guess that his mother won't be around for too much longer and the shocking reality of the world will be forced upon Dayton. I would guess that even something as simple as paying a water bill would be enough to send him over the edge. So I'm sure that there will be much more to come from this story in the years ahead. It's a little bit hard for me to feel sorry for anyone in this story, to be honest. His family just seem to communicate by shouting, which seems exhausting. But I guess the more I watched of these videos, the more I got the sense that his family were trying to do the best they could to help Dayton. Some may see this as enabling him to act in the way that he does, which I guess there is some truth to. But also, parents love their children, and if they just threw him out of the house, I guess it won't work out too well for him either. So they are stuck between a bit of a rock and a hard place, I guess. It's honestly hard to know what you'd do if your offspring turned out to be this kind of person. Some other stuff about this story is that he has 2 other YouTube channels that are just full of his odd music videos. A lot of people compare him to Buffalo Bill, and honestly he seems to take the online trolling pretty well, given that he is an incessant victim. Well,
he probably doesn't realize he's being trolled.
Doesn't pay too much attention to it. Thanks to the person that recommended Dayton Hypernova to me, it was a far deeper rabbit hole than I was expecting. Something that I will talk about quickly is that I found no evidence of him ever actually being beaten.
No.
You would expect that he would have posted videos about this or photos of his cuts and bruises, but I didn't find anything. I don't think that he is lying when he says these things, as he says them so much that he must believe them on some level, but it seems...
No, he's lying.
Seems to me that he blows things out of all proportion, and his brother probably just waved his finger at him one time, and this...
No, that's more likely. He just made a motion at him and
set him off. As the years went by, this became a bigger and bigger thing in his mind until it was a permanent fixture of his personality. Or maybe he's just a manipulative hard to know.
Yeah,
for sure. Watch this video about Mini.
Yep. Oh, he also has videos on Minnie Manson. I reached out to him, but by the time I got a hold of him, he had already been told all about Manson. So he's got a 2-parter. One where he doesn't know the full truth about Manson, and then the second one when he finds out how depraved it is, as it says right there, the depraved details. Ooh. So yeah, that was interesting stuff from around the world. Let me, in case anyone does not have them subscribed to, that is the link. So anyways, if I go here and go to Manson. Yeah, a very peculiar YouTube channel. So 12 minutes, really short video. And then afterwards, once he finally gets filled in on what Manson is all about and all the crazy shit there. What are we watching next? I'm not sure. We could check out that link you had dropped. Let me scroll back up. I have scrolled too far. No bowling zone. So that's him right there. I thought I was subscribed to him already. Tony Chase. I've made a video on Tony Chase years ago. Can be very boring, but the man's insane. see what we got here. Is Minnie Manson still around? I do believe so. Do believe she is still around. I don't know if everyone knows about Manson, but this is Manson. Not getting copyright struck by Manson. So, yeah. Manson is not an incredibly deep dive, but it's definitely interesting. She was friends in real life with Music Biz Marty. They, right here, Music Biz Marty visits Minnie.
There I am with Music Biz Marty and Minnie Manson's home. You're all jealous now. Minnie Manson gets to hang out with Music Biz Marty in my.
So, as you can see, this fine young man right here named Minnie Manson. I have pictures from Minnie Manson's earlier life when she was a woman, like outright a woman. Had a vahey, had boobs, everything. So at some point in her life, she decided to get them removed to become a man. But that's about all she did. So she presents as a man, but yet still sends out horrible goatsy-esque images of herself. Wide open. So just think about that. Oh yeah, it's a she. Absolutely biological woman. There has been no surgery to do anything else aside from removing the breasts. But everything else is still female. So it's twisted. Yikes. All right, so let's see. Chato just sent a link, which I have copied. Let's see what we got here.
This is a
all right, this is People Watching Online, Season 1, Episode 3. Tony Boney, Stephen Dawson, and David Mansell. We probably won't get to watch the entire thing, but we'll definitely check it out. Oh, and Chato, I heard you talking about my thumbnail. You couldn't read it. That was the intent. I just kept going on and 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 on.
Twin Towers have got bombed in New York or none. You know, this is the 9/11 one, which I'm not responsible of anyway. I never was anyway. I didn't.
Now that's the one that's like the super nonce or whatever, something like that. I do believe. Heretic, did you not see the Discord message I put you in? I wasn't going to just mod everyone who wanted to be a mod. I was asking to make sure, first. Chato responded. World Skipper responded. You did not. Did you not see that? So yeah, check your Discord. Because I know that you were having problems with your chat showing up, and sometimes that would hurt, or that would help. Anyways, doing that. We worked with Jimmy J. A license for that opinion. Let's see. Discord notifications won't work. And also, your username on YouTube is @HereticFringe, but since I didn't get an answer from you on Discord, I did add you as it's called an authorized user or something. I don't know. And it wouldn't show up. If I typed in @HereticFringe, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't bring you up. So, but I was able to just take your whole channel link and put in there. And so if you want to check Discord, look at the group I made. It was just me, you, Chato, World Skipper, and Cringe Minion. And that should explain things to you. Hey, Cringe Minion. Welcome. We were just talking about you. Bad things about you. Let's see. Oh, that's Spongit. Welcome. All the people I like from the lolcow community have passed on this year. Marty Cobes. Simply Sarah to an extent. That one I don't know. Simply Sarah. All right, let's check this out.
Bomb the Twin Towers in New York. Never did anyway. Not responsible. That's not me.
No, that's not me.
9/11 one.
That's not me.
So whoever mocked me, put a picture of me, pretending I was there and all that, thinks it's funny to be mocked, is it? Well, it isn't. Whoever keeps sending me stuff through the post to me, every single flaming time and all that, I'm getting fed.
Yes. I do. I just read something about him. We did a video on him one night, and yeah, that was a pretty. That was an insane man. Yes, I think he went to jail or something. I have to find that. I know he's not really making content right now.
Out with it.
All right, Cringe.
Welcome to People Watching Online.
And I assume Heretic is up for it too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for both of you guys. Get you guys on board. Let me do a little secret window over here.
Bye.
Actually, I can do it from right here, I think.
They don't want to go out with me, they don't want to be with me, they don't want to date me, they don't want to have no conversation, no sexual intimacy with me. They don't want me as they fucking mate, they don't want me as they fuck boyfriend. But yet and still, they choose the niggas that they really want, that they really like.
This guy is called Tony Bone. Or Tone Bone.
I thought it was Tony Boney.
Tony Boney.
There you go.
Ton Bonnet. I don't know how you say his name, but it's one of them, probably. The best way I think I could describe him briefly is an incel that has anger issues, who made it out of the basement and now seems to aimlessly walk around New York City recording himself shouting.
I don't appreciate the way the I am. Respond my fucking calls. I don't know why the I was born a male. I don't know why the I have a penis and a testicle and a fucking fish here.
These clips are taken from a series of short TikTok videos that he seems to record, like pretty much as soon as the thought enters his head.
If a young black girl don't want no companionship, don't want no love from me, there's young females from different nationalities. White, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Chinese.
Purple Aki? He just passed away? I think I have heard of that person.
Which is great for me because obviously it's nice when people don't have a filter. It makes for better videos, but yeah, he's obviously a bit disturbed.
I'm at a Christmas party at my job. My job had a Christmas party.
Oh, yes. Purple Aki. No more measuring or touching men's muscles. Yes. There is a deep dive kind of video about him.
So yeah, as you just saw in that clip, he also manages to hold down a job and go to work. I assume every day. I don't know what the deal is exactly or what he does, but yeah, so that leads me on to my next thing of...
So that's a local lolcow for this guy. If you guys ever notice my intro, when the music stops and then the guy crossing the street with the little weird pony nub on top of his head, that's one of my local lolcows.
I'm not exactly sure what his deal is.
It's all touch
Like,
tips.
I can't work out if he's maybe a drunk, drug addict, or if he's just got some mental health problems. I mean, maybe all three.
Looks like Bobby
It's not
Lashley.
unheard of, is it? He's got some pretty intense rage geared towards women.
Have you ever dealt with a young bitch that too fucking controlling? Take your fuck money. Don't even answer the fucking door. Don't even answer the fucking phone. Young bitch wanna give me any sex? They wanna give me enough fucking pussy? No. So why I wanna take their kids for?
So, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if I found out he was the man behind a long list of Jane Does in the New York City area.
I'm not like those other niggers that those girls reject and they want to murder them or set their car on fire or their house on fire. I'm not one of them, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to be that.
In fact, it was from Interesting Stuff Around the World. Let me just show this off real quick. The video that we had watched on stream is right here. Britain's most peculiar pervert. The Purple Aki or AKI, whatever the hell. But yeah, interesting stuff from around the world. So yeah, we watched that quite some time ago.
Hateful person. I'm jealous because other girls get with other guys, and I've never been wanted. I'm not fucking boyfriend material or fuck anything.
Right, there's a brief little rundown on Tony. I don't know much about the guy. I'm not, like, I probably have to say this a few times because new people will come. They won't have watched the other ones and stuff. But yeah, this isn't a documentary or a deep dive or anything. So yeah, I like to give a little bit of an intro and then let the clips do the rest of the talking, basically. Some of the people I do know more about, and I'm able to give more information because I've been watching them for like years at this point. But yeah, most of them I just find scrolling through social media. So yeah, enjoy the video. Cheers.
I'm always a fuck hater. Ever since I was young, I'm up to now, in my 40s, I've always been a fuck hater.
Fuck hater.
Everybody hates me. I'm gonna be hateful. I'm gonna continue to be hateful. You know goddamn well I'm a fuck hater.
We can definitely revisit Purple Aki. Now that he's died, I guess there's going to be a lot of content, maybe new stuff brought up. I don't know. Or, hell, maybe we'll just watch the same old video again. The guy makes great videos.
I don't get the things that I want. I fuck hate being a male person. Y'all think it's easy for me as a fucking man?
Ooh.
They don't want me to fucking fall in love with them. They don't want me as their fucking boyfriend. Be as they want me as their friend so they can get money out of my goddamn fuck pocket.
You say it's fuck
The money
pocket?
that I work hard for, the money that
Did he just say fuck pocket?
I know. I work for that money. I work hard for that money. Not those fuck young bitches. That's not their money. They don't make that money. I do.
So as you can see, he's clearly very much unhinged.
Yeah.
But not all the videos are like this. He's not always shouting and
Fuck
screaming.
pocket.
You know how many white girls try to get with me, try to fall in love with me? I need to stop being racist. I need to stop being judgmental and discrimination. Because as you think about it, young black people are selfish.
Thank you for hanging out, Dusa.
Hateful, and only think about themselves and want to enjoy and have fun. It's easy for a woman to get in a relationship. It's easy for a woman to have kids. This is a disgusting world we live in. And this is not Jehovah and Jesus Christ's world. This is Satan's world. And Jehovah is going to destroy this earth.
And Bobby Lashley's falling off.
But there is a lot of shouting, though.
Every time I go to their house, they want me to clean and take care of their kids like they're my fucking kids, which they really not my goddamn kids. I don't have no kids by anybody, so how the hell I'm going to take care of somebody else's kids? I'm not dealing with no young bitch like that. That's too controlling and take me for a slave. Guess
Holy
what?
shit.
I ain't slave to them.
Don't stress out.
I don't think I can watch 15 more minutes of this guy. That's a lot of yelling. But when I was looking a moment ago, I found something else. Nothing new, but something funny.
Mm.
An oldie, but a not goodie. The disgusting stylings.
What up, guys? It's your boy Shadowblade here. I do have a couple things that are very serious I need to talk about.
Jesus. Mask off right there.
Give me a minute. And to invite some people.
Yeah, exactly. It was like our glasses were put on for just a moment. Our They Live glasses. Not even a real human shirt. It's made for like a
What
dog.
up, Dan? What up, Angel?
Damn, get some water or something.
First things first, I'm going to talk really briefly about my new app that I got out. Last night I just finished up the free app for my music.
So nasty. The video of Asmongold.
If you guys want,
yeah, because they kind of look. He looks like a cleaned up version of Rax, definitely.
there's votes for Android and iOS. So if you guys want to message me, and I'll send you the link to each one. And Brandy, well, Angel, I feel you because right now I'm in that same spot.
So
and you
yeah,
guys are probably wondering why.
He's got some snot in his system or some shit, but it goes on that way for 15 minutes. Just, it's like if you wake up and you know that you can't speak, don't go live. Just stop. All right, Chato said the next guy is a little bit better. I think I've seen the next guy, though. Let me see. Like it's like the super knots or something like that. Was she drugging him this long ago? Might have been.
The girl to death. Stab one of the twin. One of the most alive. So I don't need no.
Stephen Dawson.
This is Stephen Dawson. He's a 53-year-old man, in the body at least, from the town of Kent in England. I asked Grok for some help finding some information on him because, you know, fuck it. AI has already pretty much taken over, so
What the fuck?
might as well take advantage of it while it's still kind to us.
It's like British Bill.
Sort of kind. This is a direct quote from Grok. Stephen is recognizable for his distinctive appearance, described as having a bald, oddly shaped head and an overweight build.
I'll be getting one of my friends to come round and sort you out instead. See how you like it, yeah?
So, yeah.
Now that voice is Ricky Gervais from The Office. That is identical to his. I don't think that was really Gervais's accent, but whatever.
Accurate. Not very nice, but accurate. He's been active online for over a decade at this point, posting about all the usual stuff, like his daily life, what food he's eating, singing
Nonce,
songs,
Steven.
and obviously
Nonce.
babe station models.
This is what you think it is.
Now, Stephen has been known to have quite a bit of an obsession with these televised hookers. often spending countless amounts of money to speak to them on the phone as he watches them on TV, speaking to him on the phone. And yes, okay, he's wanking. Stephen is a big target for online trolls. And I mean, it doesn't really take a genius to see why. The main ones I've seen are that people have sent him cards, you know, just with like memes on it or whatever. And then, as you saw in the intro, a big towel with 9/11 on it and him standing in front of the towers like he's just orchestrated the whole thing. So yeah, he gets trolled quite badly, but I mean, I don't think that stuff really crosses the line, other than the fact that they know where he lives, which is a bit.
I'm a huge Gervais fan.
Yeah, that could go a bit wrong, but I don't think.
I always loved how it was funny. It was like a weird little thing. All of his shows were always 2 seasons and a special, 2 seasons and a special. And of course, British shows, their seasons are only 6 episodes. It's like you can go start to finish and have the whole thing done in like an afternoon. Even the IT Crowd, which was around for years, only had 4 seasons and a special. Idiot Abroad, yes, I loved Idiot Abroad with Pinkerton.
I think it has
Carl
so far,
Pinkerton.
to my knowledge anyway.
Extras, I like extras.
But there's even been rumours that Stephen died, and he's had his account taken over by a man named Kevin Baker, who's now making AI videos of Stephen in order to keep up the charade that Stephen's still alive and not dead. It gets crazy with these people.
That was done with Cyrax years ago, the whole AI Cyrax. Imagine if that happened today, where you could actually make a AI Cyrax video. Pilkington, there you go. Good. That word's not a word I can say. Has Stephen Merchant in it. Yes, I remember Stephen Merchant, fucking 15-foot tall man. He actually had his own show on HBO not too long ago. Without Pilkington, without Gervais. I'm sure they were involved somehow, but it was starring him.
Linus.
I don't think it lasted very long.
So yeah, it's all just silliness, really.
Now you listen to you flaming moron. Leave my pictures alone. Do you understand, you fucking little creep?
The hell?
You shouldn't made a post. This picture here. Stop using your face on my body, because that is my body, not yours. You fucking little creep. And stop putting your head on my photographs. You understand, yeah? You flaming nutter.
Stephen, you better watch your back. I'm hearing you've been talking smack. William called me a tic-tac, but he was wise enough to take it back. 0161 Stephen tries. He gets stiff when children cry. He'd get nicked if you were wise to their pics on his hard drive. It's too late to apologise. I think it's time you recognise you've made a mistake. I'm oversized. I'm prime steak and you're pint size.
When I say Stephen, you say nonce. Stephen, nonce. Stephen, nonce. When I say Stephen, you say nonce. Stephen, nonce. Stephen, nonce. When I say Stephen, you say mong. Stephen, mong. Stephen, mong. When I say Stephen, you say mong. Stephen, mong. Stephen, mong.
So that was a diss track from another YouTuber called Callum's Corner and some other guy who I'm not exactly sure who he is, but I thought it was funny. It's pretty peak, like just calling him a nonce. I don't know how true that is or why they started saying that, but I don't know. It's a funny song, catchy.
Hi everyone, I played a diss track video, which I did anyway for a little bit to show how terrible it is. And Callum Adams ought to stop distracting me, distracting me and all that, which is not on, which is totally unacceptable and all that. And that Callum TikTok Adams needs to get a life. needs to get something. He does.
Yeah, I love the movie Split and how it got intertwined with Unbreakable.
And the diss track was completely rubbish and totally crap. I didn't like the way he done the video about me on YouTube, which is totally not acceptable, and which it isn't anyway and all that. And
yeah, McAvoy is one of my favorite actors. If you haven't seen
And I don't not being made a mock of on there, which I don't not being made a mock of online anyway, which I don't. Not with an X and all that, by ugly looking trolls, ugly looking twats more like and all that. Who thinks they can take over from me? No, they flaming can't. Who think they can pretend to be me? No, they flaming can't even all that. I'm the real.
Damn, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but it's called Filth, and it is so awful, so great. McAvoy is the star of that. It's fucking great. We're talking, bitch. So yeah, good shit. There's a scene where there's what's the guy with the big giant head? Frank is in that movie. They have a character in there, it's a dream sequence or whatever. But there is a movie, I think it's called Frank, that doesn't have McAvoy. It has the other one, the one that plays Magneto's younger self. I just thought it was funny that they're both in movies, pretty recent, with Frank involved.
Me and the one on there, and the one on there complete load of twat. Callum Adams needs to be sectioned and all that. My name's Stephanie. My name is Stephanie. Alias as Stephen D. Me. Look at that. What do you think? Me, I used to wear this dress a long time ago. And certain nightclub I used to go. Now I know how women feel.
I know one plays the young Magneto and the other plays.
Anyway, what do you think about this, Lady Rose?
Boy.
Do you think I'm? Do you think?
No.
Do you think I'm sexy? What do you think about?
Yeah, McAvoy plays the young Xavier. It's the other one.
Look, do you
young
think
Magneto.
I'm sexy?
Needs to be sectioned and all that. You know, she's not a different person. She's me, Stephen D, because I dress up as her, not all the time and all that. So, Callum needs to stop calling me
Michael
out, whatever it is.
Fassbender. That's it.
In this diss track video. Not on, really.
So yeah, Michael Fassbender is in the movie called Frank, and yeah.
I want everything stopped.
Actually plays Frank.
Because I'm getting fed up with Charles and everybody else on X. And I want it all stopped. Now you listen here, Stuart Cadman. Now you listen here, Caddy.
Holy shit.
Now you listen here. You listen carefully.
Look
you
here,
listen to me. Listen to me. You flaming prick. Stop keep restricting my account. I don't know why
Super
you keep
Juice,
doing this to me.
welcome.
You stop keep restricting my account.
Paid cameo
my
videos.
ex account. Just because you want to win the rucksack and all that that Craig is giving away on that Craig is giving away and all that. Just because you want to win a free cornflake clothing
Has anyone called him Stone Cold Steve Autism yet?
wins it rucksack giveaway on Friday the 2nd of May and all that? It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen and all that. I am in the hat. I am in hat, and I am gonna win.
Cosmic Drama,
You're not
welcome.
gonna win, you flaming
Thanks
moron.
for coming in.
You're not gonna win, Caddy. Stuart Cadman, you're not gonna win the rucksack on Friday. You're not gonna win. Because you wasn't entered in the hat. I was. No, you're not gonna win the rucksack. I am. Because I've been entered into the hat. So I can win the rucksack and not you.
Thank you.
Okay, you creep. Hi, everyone.
Oh, shit.
And we need to stop this person and all that. And Purple Aki.
Right, so for anybody that doesn't know, Purple Aki is just a name some people will use to troll with because he's some ex-bodybuilder who got pretty infamous for going around asking men and young boys to squeeze their muscles. And it was blatantly sexual, although I think he's always denied that, but, you know, come on, who wouldn't want to squeeze their muscles? No, I'm joking.
Has told me that the real thieves are Mr. Tom Gaybold, Tom White and Stuart Cadman. They stole Alexander Arnold's rucksack and Craig Cornflakes. They are a team of thieves called Team Rocket, and the members are Tom Gaybold, Tom White, Mo Slar, Stuart Cadman,
Just some minor muscle squeezing, yeah.
Cavani, Super Mario, Eddie Adams, and Callum's Corner. These individuals steal rucksacks, including my rucksack that's supposed to be returned to me, which it hasn't anywhere that Tom White stealed. And the police need to find Tom White, because I want my rucksack.
Yeah, Conehead.
I want my rucksack.
Yeah, Conehead or a slightly squished Lex Luthor from Superman 2.
That returned to me, which I do anyway.
Shot POV?
Tom White should be stealing rucksacks in the first place.
I don't think so.
And all that.
I don't think I've seen that.
You know, it shouldn't be stealing rucksacks at all. So, you know, and all that,
and all that.
Yeah, and it needs to be stopped. So
eat that, you trolls.
Yeah, and can everyone on next please stop these individuals from stealing? Please stop these.
I didn't miss it. I heard it.
Need to be stopped because they like stealing rucksacks, including my one. That hasn't been returned to me at all. This is a very important warning. Very important warning to Callum Corner, also known as Callum's Corner. Stop sending stuff to my address. Why are you sending your music and pictures to my house and all that? It's not on. Listen up here, Callum Tic Tac Adams. Stop this and stop touching Eddie Adam and sucking off Lenny the dog for quavers. You understand, yeah? What the hell is wrong with you, flaming nutter? What I'm going to do, I'm going to chuck this away. I want you to stop sending stuff like this in the post to me. Understand, you little creep? I'm not going to listen to your shit anyway. And stop sending this as well, too. I know you'll probably be behind this card anyway, and you and your friends and all that. So stop sending me this as well, too. What the hell is wrong with you? You bit in the head, are you flaming moron? You flaming nutter? My name is Callum Adams. I'm a flaming nutter. And all that. I like to cause trouble. Oh, you flaming idiot. Now understand, yeah? Get your thick head. You ain't got a life, you haven't. You're flaming mental, you are. You're deranged, you are. You need locking up, you do.
If you live in a glass motherfucking house, don't throw fucking stones.
You really do need locking up. So stop sending stuff like this to my home address and all that, you know, and all that. Understand? Hi everyone. This person here is a complete fraudster again. You know, and all that, and it's causing me a great deal of problems.
I will check that out tomorrow before we go live. See what I can find on that.
Don't be inside my life again. What the hell is wrong with you? You flaming nutter. Stop being inside my life, Stephen Space. You understand, you flaming nutter. What the hell is wrong with you? Why can't you just leave me alone? I am not gay. I never was and all that. You know, I am not gay. I am not one of them. You probably might be, I wouldn't know. But I am not gay. I never was. You flaming little creep. You ought to stop this and pack it in. And stop cloning me every single bloody time.
Stop cloning me.
That is fake, not real. You need to stop all this as well too.
Yeah.
Because I am not a fraudster. I'm not a fake. You are. You're the complete fake. You're a complete faker. You're a complete fraud and all. It's shame the police can't come and arrest you, innit, eh? It's a shame and all that. I don't touch up men. I am not that type of person anyway. I don't touch a babe called Stephanie, because Stephanie is really me. How convincing am I to people, see? Stephanie is really me, see? I am her the whole time. You know, I like to convince people because it's really me, see? Stephanie's not so perfect, it's me. And I don't touch mini Tom's Willie. I'm not that type of person anyway, so, you know, and all that.
And all that.
And all that. And on the next, I went to report this flaming nutter because I'm getting fed up with him. Now you listen up, Kevin, you flaming little Turk. You flaming little tyke.
Turk.
You're a liar, you are. You like to make up stories about other people, don't you, and all that? And you haven't made a book, you haven't, mate. You never did make a book. You shouldn't lie to people, you flaming tyke. And all that.
And all that.
Yeah, listen up, Kevin, you flaming tyke. You will not be sending Purple, Aki, and Terry Hardacre or something to my flat to collect 10 grand for you. I don't own you money, Kevin. I never did. So this ain't on and all that. You can't go around threatening me like that. You go around threatening me like that, there'll be hell to pay. You know what I mean? And all that.
Threatening, innit?
If you get what I mean and all that, I'll be getting one of my friends to come round and sort you out instead. See how you like it, yeah? Because you're not gonna.
Yeah, in UK, you can get arrested for saying shit like that. And I think even saying the word Turk might even be derogatory. I don't know. But they'll arrest you for saying shit online.
You're not going to send Purple, Aki, whatever his name is, and Terry Hardcare to my flat to collect 10 grand. I don't have 10 grand for you, Kevin Baker, which I never do anyway, you dirty twat. And all that. So you can't threaten me. I want you to stop threatening me. You threaten me again and all that, there'll be consequences. Do you understand, yeah? You flaming idiot and all that. Can't stand you anyway. You're a bit round the edge, you are. You need locking up, you do. Which you do anyway, you need locking up. You need locking up, you flaming nutter. Now stop it. Understand, yeah? Hi, Elon Musk. Stephen here. Can you please take the limit of Twitter so I can follow more people? Because it said the limit is reached. I want to follow more than 400 people on Twitter.
His teeth are not moving with his mouth.
Can you please take the limit off? Because, when I follow one person,
the Cyrax
the
video.
limit's still on there. Can you please take it off for me, please? Thank you very much. I want you to take it off for me. Thank you. I've got to send these 2 cards.
Yeah, with those
to
clothes.
me early on this morning and all that. I've got to send this card for the post early on this morning, which I did and all that. And look, yes, is what I've got sent for the post and all that. And all that.
And all that.
I'm not responsible for all of this anyway, which I'm not anyway. So, which I'm not. No, I'm not responsible for any of this anyway.
Signed, Chief Wiggum.
Vicky pretending to be married to Kevin Bacon, which she isn't anyway. She never was and all that. I don't fancy Vicky Bacon. I don't fancy Vicky Banyard anyway. I never do anyway, because I've known her from school for so many years. So, because she knows my big sister. So, I wasn't responsible for that anyway and all that. She just fell down the stairs and all that, unless he done it, he might have pushed her down the stairs, he might have done and all that. And so she got the marks on her legs like that and all that. I'm not responsible for that, which I'm not anyway. Someone's idea of a joke.
I can't even tell what I'm looking at in
blaming
that
it
picture.
onto me and all that.
And all
this
that.
person likes to make up accusations and all that and accuse me for something I never did, which I'm not that type of person anyway. I would never do that. No, I wouldn't anyway. See me on the 20th. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna be arrested for all of this anyway, because I didn't do anything which I didn't, so I'm not responsible. And this has got sent to me as well too. I wouldn't put my tallywhacker up
I never did
Vicky
anyway.
Banyard backside. I'm not that type of person anyway, so and all that. So yeah, some sick people, and there really is, and what. All this isn't true, no? And look where it's from, that one there, see? That's what got sent for the post. All that is completely not true. Okay, everyone? Good morning, folks, and how are we all this morning? Hope everyone's safe and well, and hope you all
In a fake kitchen.
have a good day. Hope you all have a good day, whatever you're doing. Today it's nice and sunny here right now in East Kent and all that, and no clouds about yet. But when the temperature warms up and all that, usually bring showers. Some showers maybe every Sunday, you never know, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes they always hit and miss, like showers normally are anyway. Hope everyone has a great day. Make sure everyone stays safe and looks after themselves, and stuff like that. And I would say bye for now.
Straight from the kitchen
have a
you
good
want,
Tuesday.
not the kitchen you have. Absolutely. Oh no, he sings.
I didn't mean to make you cry.
Well, you did.
If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, 'cause it doesn't bloody matter. Pardon me. Oh. Pardon me. Too late. And all that. My time has come. And all that.
Now, Freddie had some fucked up teeth, but it ain't working for you.
Send shivers down my spine. And all that. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. And all that.
It's time.
I got to go. And all that. Gonna leave it all behind and face the truth. And all that. Mama. And all that. I don't wanna die.
Bohemian parody.
And all that.
There you go.
I've never been born at all.
Playing air piano. The Casio remix.
And all that. And all that. And all that. Yeah.
Guitar. All right, that's enough. That's enough for me. Can't live on his own. Yeah, I know. Where are his handlers? He must have keepers, unless he killed them. God damn. All right, it is time for me to get. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. Let me just get over to this one. We will be back live again tomorrow. Same time, same place. And let's see what we can figure out for tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be a little bit longer stream because it's Friday and, you know, my bedtime is not so early. All that jazz. But I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that bullshit. And see you later.